Oh my.
Yo.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah. Oh my. Let's get it. What it is, J?
Hey, you know what time it is, man. I see you been going crazy running up your YouTube. Y'all go check out. What is it? I be saying the wrong word every time. What's the YouTube channel? Old Man 369?
No, Memphis Stan G. Memphis Stan G.
There you go. Memphis Stan G. I be getting them all confused and stuff, so my bad. But yeah, he been going crazy. We got a lot to get to today, though. Let's go ahead and start with it. Let's start with Mr. Govan Hernandez. He over here ready to crash out on Charleston White. Done multiple videos. Now he talking about Kenny Money. You got one more time. And I'm gonna show that video you getting beat up by CEO Teasy. Then he's talking about some other things. He got the audio of Paper Route Woo. So what you think about Govan Hernandez on his YouTube channel, Bet with Cat, doing this and just going crazy since he was found not guilty?
Bill quit. Orange man.
And he's talking about you too. Let's not forget. He said he begging for Stan G and him to get in the ring with. He's getting Adam. My bad. Go ahead.
Hey, Orange Mound quit, man. Let's just keep it all the way real, bro. Orange Mound quit. Hernandez Govan. Right now, he got the people looking at him in a whole nother type of shape, form, and fashion because he pushing everything in people's face and making them go back deep into their womb from Young Dolph. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. See, really, he digging a hole that he really can't get out of. You know what somebody he know that. So right now, he looking at it like, man, it get rich or die trying and in some type of shape, form, and fashion. But at the same time though, he more closer to both sides than ever before. And he know that. See, Hernandez Govan, he really going at me because he know he wronged me by, you know, to my not giving me the second interview, because I could have made at least about 15 bands off that one interview, just him coming off trial. So I already had everything set up, and so he didn't want to finish the whole deal. So he ain't a man of his word, so he feel bad about himself. But do he think I'm Cornelius? Do Hernandez Govan think Stan G is Cornelius? He can just trick me? No, you can't trick me. You ain't gonna just and do me and then just run off into the sunset. See, that's what he did. He think he just ran off into the sunset, but now the whole city is on his head. The whole city is on that mind head. And everybody know right now that he can't move like he used to move. That's why everybody going at their mind daughter right now. That's crazy. Even though a lot of folks so stuck in the gangster matrix and just want to wish, I'm talking about the craziest things on that boy, I ain't going to this daughter. For what? No, that's a low blow. But on the real, if you want to step in the ring, a man things, come on now, I'm with it. But at the same time, no folks is going into my daughter because they got so much hate for him because of what he did and played a part on the situation of Young Dolph, the energy of the whole situation. Let's say he ain't even doing that. He popping back and rubbing in everybody's face like, look, man, I did that. I did that and I got away. That's how folks seeing it. And I'm just speaking on the streets. This was the streets saying. They like, oh, okay, they ain't even showing him recognition for the murder of Young Dolph in a street type of manner because they looking at it like, man, you did this to somebody who was major in the city, who was helping the city grow. And that's the whole thing about Hernandez Govan. See, him going to Charleston White gonna say the worst things possible. You know what I'm talking about? And he playing with it just like folks seeing it from the outside looking in, folks seeing him like, man, look, he just trying to get a bag off the situation now. And a lot of folks ain't respecting it because it's still, they look at it like, man, oh, okay, he getting his stripes off of Young Dolph. And then he turn around and try to do damage control for Yo Gotti. Let's keep it real. He go on there and said Dolph started everything. Come on, man. We ain't even finna do all that. No, not at all, man. We ain't finna do all that because everybody know the truth. Everybody know the truth. The truth is in everybody's face right now. But now it's looking like, man, do God owe you something or something, my guy? Do God really owe you something? Is you trying to play clean up for God? What's going on? Because at the same time, God can never mess with you on that level, and he'll never mess with you on that level. You ain't CMG, and I'm not PRE. Just like you said, Stan G, the PRE associate. You a CMG associate. How you talking, man? How you talking out here, bro? You know what I'm talking about? Like, really, you could have told them you don't want to speak on the situation at all. We could pass that. But I'm going to tell you about my life, how my life been going since this case hit, or before this case hit. You know what I'm talking about? Until after this case hit, because now you want to sue the city and everybody looking like, come on, man. Like, oh, you going to really try to rub it in them folks' face. Man, get out of Dodge, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just get out of Dodge. Just go somewhere. I ain't stay out these folks' face. It is what it is, pop back out. You know what I'm talking about? But I can't tell a man how to move at the same time because I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it how I'm going to do it, how I want to do it. Oh, man. Let's keep it real. But at the same time, man, look, dude playing games out here. That's what he really doing. But I ain't Cornelius, though, my guy. You know what I'm talking about? And then however I got to get it, I'm going to get it regardless. You hear me? Because I'm getting it right now. Oh, man. And that's real, bro. What it is, Jet?
Do you think, like, what do you think about the simple fact that he's trying to expose some stuff now? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ready to leak out phone footage. So is he playing the internet games, or is it just part of is that just what happens in this stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is he... Is he in the gangster matrix, but also in the internet matrix? It seemed like
exactly. He fell straight into the internet matrix as soon as he left out the courtroom. You know what I'm talking about? He fell straight into a whole nother shape, form, and fashion of the gangster matrix. He's trying to take the gangster wave and mix it with the internet. See, that's where it's gonna clash it. You know what I'm talking about? And he telling Charleston White, hey, you go do some of that grace, I'm gonna pull up to your mama house. You know what I'm talking about? Like folks looking at him like, come on, man, you know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, you can't do nothing but feel a person like that, because at the same time, like, don't play with my daughter grave, man. You know what I'm talking about? You kind of going too far. But he got to understand, you in the internet world, and they finna play with you because you already accepted it into the field of things. You know what I'm talking about? Into your life. Let's keep it real. When you accept this internet into your life, it comes with all types of things. You know what I'm talking about? It's folks that seen people that lied on me all types of ways. But you got to know how to roll with the punches. But so now he in a whole nother field, and he think he gonna drill. Come on, let's keep it real. You ain't finna do all that. You can't do all that, man. Let's keep it real, man. But it's crazy that he think he can take the gangster way into the internet stage now. It ain't finna go on like that, man. Not at all, big or small, man. For real.
Nah, yeah. So let's get to some more, I guess, Memphis. Or let's skip to something that's Atlanta to Memphis. So Young Thug, he been having a lot of audio come out. He been having a lot of stuff sound bit and sound bited, I guess, thrown out there. So he dissed Glorilla and was like, I never basically smacked that girl. You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't hit that when he was talking to Mariah the Scientist. Mariah didn't really say much, but she didn't defend her. And the crazy thing was Glorilla brought her out on her tour just, I don't think, not too long ago. But then Thug apologizes, but then Glorilla say, yo, you the same dude that, you know, blew me up talking about what color my eyes. Like, he was trying to, you know, shoot shots at me. So
for real,
why he got to diss, you know, Big Glow? Like, what's going on with that? Or do you think, you know, he got the right to feel how he feels?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Glow from Memphis, man. You know what I'm talking about? If she went big like she big like right now, Glow will really probably go smooth off on that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let's keep it real. See, Young Thug, he done messed up now. Young Thug in a situation, he ran his mouth so much, really pillow talking on his phone because he was trying to make it feel like, you know what I'm talking about, Shawty feel good until he got home. Let's keep it real. So he pillow talking on that phone, trying to make sure everything good on that end, and down on another female, because a female wouldn't even really worry about the whole situation. She was just listening to him like, nah, ain't to do to mess with a female getting money and things of that nature. You know what I'm talking about? She really wasn't even hating. He was doing all the hating. Young Thug is looking like a pure hater now. Let's keep it real. Young Thug is messed up in the game, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm listening to him talk about Gunna, how he did the streams and letting off everything into these folks because he was locked down in jail. You can tell Young Thug been a talker for the longest. You know what I'm talking about? He doing it too swell. He doing it too well. He rap good. He can talk well. For real, for real. You know what I'm talking about? Talking is second nature to him. And rap must be his, you know what I'm talking about, his first thing in the game. But at the same time, though, Young Thug really looking like a hater right now. You know what I'm talking about? I go bump Gunna right now. I'm going to keep it real. Lucha won at this point. Lucha, shout out to Lucha, man. You know what I'm talking about? And Gunna and Lucha really need to get together at this point. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real now. You know what I'm talking about? Young Thug, he told them folks, man, call me if y'all need to know anything else walking out the police. You know what I'm talking about? Interrogation room. Come on, call you? Call you? What? Man, look, man. Everybody stuck in a gangster matrix, man. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody faking like turkey bacon. And I told y'all that a long time ago, and Thug is proving it right now. That man ain't talking. I'm talking about he talking too much on that phone to the point like, man, why would you even talk that long on the phone? He constantly dropping messages after messages after messages. Then he calling Gorilla ugly. He calling Gorilla ugly. You know what I'm talking about? Thug, you don't remember how you used to look, bro? Let's keep it real. You were from the gutter, from the slums. Come on, let's keep it real, man. Thug, you were ugh. For real, man. You should have called you ugh. For real, man. You was not Young Thug. You Young ugh, man. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real, bro. But you want to talk about this girl, man, you know what I'm talking about, from North Memphis, man. You know what I'm talking about, who made it somewhere and changed her whole life around because you talking to another female, putting another female down. You looking like a clown, bro. Young Thug, it's over with for you, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's Memphis speaking on it now. You know what I'm talking about? And think about it, Lucha won anyway, man. Lucha kept it real and showed these folks exactly what it is, man. So it's over with for Thug, man. Wrap him up, man. He done talked about everybody in the game. And now he looking lame. Who he gonna turn it back to? You know what I'm talking about? He good at apologizing. He good at wearing skirts and all them things too, though. So we never really should have been like messing with that, man. Like coulda, shoulda, woulda, man. We one of those, man. We slide him to the side, man. Thug, it's over with for you, man. We gone. For real. Oh, man. For real.
Oh, man. Yeah, he dissed a lot of cats. You know, he taking Drake's side over Kendrick. He dissing damn near a lot of people. I think he even was sneak dissing Lil Baby in a sense, but I think 21 Savage was even doing that. But do you think that even KP said this, it kind of seems like it right now, do you think 21 Savage is the most solid in Atlanta, or who is the most solid you think in Atlanta that can be the spokesperson that everybody's like, okay, he's solid? Because you see, that's actually another thing.
I'm gonna keep it real. My Scorpio brother, he probably number one right now, and that's Future. Then we got Lucha. Then we got you know what I'm saying, folks like Pee Wee Longway. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think he said nothing. But yeah, Future, Lucha, Pee Wee Longway, you know what I'm talking about? People like that. I mess with Alley Boy, shout out to that, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's still gonna be a couple of real big bank, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Big Bank. It's gonna still be a couple of real people spread it out in Atlanta, but everybody see Atlanta as soft now. You know what I'm talking about? They were really looking at Atlanta as, you know what I'm talking about, soft back then, but then they really looking sauce and all lost in the sauce now. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just what's going on. But at the same time, though, y'all already know we from Memphis anyway, and it always been an underlying truth about Memphis. You know what I'm talking about? And we've been bringing that heat since back in the days. In Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about, they had the wave because they had so many artists, stacked on so many artists at that time. But now they saying Memphis got to shine now and it's on. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
For real.
It could be, but I'm not like, so here's the thing to spin off of, because this was another topic I had. So on top of that, he said that Gucci Mane is soft. Now, here's my thing. You know how you say the energy you put out with Yo Gotti and other people? Mm-hmm. To me, I think Gucci Mane's energy when he first came into the game, he was one of them ones that nobody really wanted to mess with for show, because he was just had quick tempered. He was just on that list of rappers that's like, he'll get you out of there. But seems like now that he got out of jail, you know, they strip you from that. So it's like now you reap what you sow. You know, you come up in the game, you do this stuff, your energy's crazy. I'm Team Jeezy at the end of the day because I'm a Jeezy fan. So, but still, I still respect Gucci Mane. But think about it, I mean, what do you think? Do you think that, he's gotten soft? Because to me, he has no choice. He got to be corporate. He got to get his money because he just got out of jail. But that's what he get for coming in the game like that.
Yeah, so with Gucci, it's like you live and you learn. You know what I'm talking about? Gucci had been through so many things in the game. He really didn't understand himself. Mentally, he wasn't a man. You know what I'm talking about, when he first came in the game. But going to jail back to back make you grow up mentally. That's why I say Gucci is completely out the gangster matrix. Let's keep it real. That's the first cat who really made it out the gangster matrix that everybody seen that he was really locked into the gangster matrix on all types of levels. So Gucci, you know what I'm talking about, he really what people need to be. That like I said, Boosie should have been a Gucci. Cause I told folks like off the muscle, man, if you thugging at an old age, you're going back to the cage, bro. And Gucci figured it out. Somewhere down the line, some spanked him so hard that made him wake up like, hold on, man, I gotta figure this out. I don't know what he went through. He went through a shock in jail or something that made him feel like, man, I can't go back to this joint. Or just being locked down for a long periods of time make some folks shake back like, man, this ain't even me. I'm used to balling out there doing my thing. He's still balling. He's still doing all the things that street cats do. He just ain't into the streets no more. And see, thing about it, I can't even knock Gucci for that. But at the same time, if he tell folks to like the young dudes to change their life, they're gonna look at him like a hypocrite, of course, because he thugged it so long and he got away to the point that knowing somebody he got a second chance in life. See, Gucci know if he go back to jail right now, it's over with for him. Like Boosie, Boosie really like on a mind really about to. It's iffy with him. If he gonna make it out, what he gonna do? It's so iffy with Boosie. So Gucci didn't want to be back on that level, knowing all the people looking at him because they look at him a trap god. He put that persona on his name and on his back so tough. Now the people looking at him like, man, look, you supposed to be the trap god. So now he got that dark cloud over him, so he can't go back to the streets because they're going to lock him up instantly like they come against Boosie. You know, somebody look at Boosie right now. His son going to jail.
Yeah, I saw that.
The dark cloud on him so tough that it even go down to his son in the game, man. It trickled down to his son in the game because Boosie got that type of energy. And think about it, his son so slow, you know what I'm talking about, in the game, that he probably want to go to jail. Let's keep it real. He want to be like daddy.
That's exactly what and Chris Jeremiah even said. He want to be just like his daddy.
He want to be like his daddy, man. And that's messed up in our culture when you go to a negative place like that, man. You mentally slow. And that's what I'm saying. He's so trapped up in the gangster matrix now. He jump out of the car running. He think it's a game. He think it's a game. When he get out of jail, you know what I'm talking about, they gonna beat him because he ain't around his security no more. He ain't around the people that really got his back no more. He ain't around them guns no more. He ain't around them funds no more. Cause his daddy finna go to jail probably too. So they got a 2-for-1 deal. Them people got a 2-for-1 deal. Let's keep it real now. We gonna act like we don't see this. For real, that's how they'll wrap you up and tap you up, man. You think them folks didn't know he was around with guns and stuff like that? Them folks knew that. That's why they got him. And look at him now. That man gonna be back there crying for a little second, cause Boosie's son ain't Boosie. He ain't come up in the streets. I don't care how he look at it. He Boosie's son, and that's just it. He's just Boosie's son. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? The game in the South right now is going down, man. You know what I'm talking about? We just gotta stay around to watch it. Oh man.
So this one, Black Youngster, you sent this one to me. Somebody was breaking it down. They said Black Youngster speaks why Big Jook was killed, basically, allegedly. And they say he regrets involving himself into the beef with CMG versus Paper Route when he went so hard. And he thinks, that could be also a reason why Big Jook was unalived, allegedly. What you think about that?
See, Black Youngster right now, I know he's sitting back like, man, why did I get into that situation, man? See, Black Youngster so messed up in the head right now. He like, man, dude ain't got my back no more. Govan getting all the credit and everything. See, he jealous over every little bitty thing that's going on because his flame ain't going on no more. See, it's over with for Black Youngster in so many type of ways that now he looking at it like, man, I shouldn't even been around them folks. How I found them folks. You know what I'm saying? He should have stayed with Player Fly. Shout out to Player Fly, man. He should have stayed around folks who were going against Gotti, because like when he was around them folks, at least he went in a situation like he in right now. You know what I'm talking about? So Memphis looking at him like, man, you a damn fool and you were born to lose, bro. And that's crazy, but it's real though. See, Black Youngster, if he would have just stayed out the South, if he would have just took up for his hood, South Memphis, he wouldn't even been up in this situation. Cause Dolph from South Memphis, Zed Zilla from South Memphis, you know what I'm talking about? Man, it's so many people that's from South Memphis, Player Fly, man, all these folks from South Memphis. He should have still stuck with the South Memphis people. Young Mob them on the south side of the town, Stan G on the south side of the town. If he would have just stuck with his hood, he'd have been 10 times better. But see, thing about it, when he went over there and messed with them North Memphis cats sent them out, sent them smooth out. See that? Knocked them down. Messed them all up. You know what I'm talking about? Sent them smooth out. And that's the energy that he came with. And that's the energy he came with. He came looking for a savior, and he'll do anything for a savior. And that was type of energy, and that was type of situation he was in. A send out. Okay, we got a real fool who was born to lose around us. Okay, we're gonna send him out. And he from the other side hood. We gonna constantly keep on sending him out. See, Moneybagg Yo played the whole situation smart though. You know what I'm talking about? He went over there. He ain't say nothing. He ain't ride with all this dog, all that beef stuff. No, we getting our money. He told Finesse 2 times, like, why you getting into this? We getting our money, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't on it. And that's why Moneybagg Yo still around, because he had great energy in the guy. Y'all see how energy work? You know what I'm talking about? Even Zebo and Head got great energy. They ain't never trying to get into that negative space and really intertwine themselves with a beef. What a beef, man. You know what I'm talking about? See, that's why I'm telling you folks, get out the gangster matrix. Watch the smart people win in some type of way. Because if you fall in the dumb, it's like the blind leading the blind, man. Come on. They can't even see straight. Let's be real. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta understand what situations you in, when you moving around and you trying to get greater in the game. You know what I'm talking about? And Black Youngster, he was just a youngster. That sometimes people name themselves exactly what they is. He forever gonna be a youngster in a mentality of this world, bro. Cause he wasn't getting the picture when he grew up. You know what I'm talking about? As a young man. So he a youngster in the brain. So that's why a lot of folks be like, whatever, like sometimes I just sit back and watch people name themselves, like whatever name they come with and tell me that, yeah, I'm like, okay, I believe you. I believe you. You know what I'm talking about? You just black and you a youngster, bro. Your mind ain't on another level to even go to another space in this game, bro, because you would have been flipped everything around right now. Like, man, come on, man. I want to sit down and just keep it real and get this paying on my chest, because I know you've been through so many situations, Black Youngster, with your brothers end up leaving this world, bro. I know it hurt you, my guy, but you got to sit down and talk to somebody and let the people know exactly how you feel, bro, because if you don't never, man, repent on what you done did, bro, then you're going to forever be stuck into that emotion. Your emotions going to be trapped up, bro. Let's keep it real. And I know you got so much pain. That's why you acting like that, bro. You ain't really just no killer gorilla. You just acting out of emotions, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just what's going on. But Black Youngster, hope that might be good, but at the same time, that CMG count was never for him. And that's just what it was. And God, he known to use people, and that's just what it is. And the guy, he'll use them up and then throw them to the side. And Black Youngster, you just got through to the side, man. It's crazy, but it's real. Oh, man.
I can play this. Here's the next one. You sent me this too. I don't know if you're trying to cover it. I'm trying to read it. It says, this is via hashtag Memphis ASTV. The shit fake. When the CMG cookie crumbles, trouble in gangland after rumors circulated online about setups, cheating, fake chains, fake love. That's crazy. And
Big
no
Boogie.
money. Seeing fake been having a rough week since Govan verdict. Seeing fake hashtag Big Boogie. So break down what's going on with Big Boogie.
Man, see, look, Big Boogie, man. Big Boogie got into it with one of his main road dogs, saying his main road dog didn't get robbed for the gangland chain. You know what I'm talking about? So dude used to hold him up while he popping and everything, doing all that popping and stuff. The main dude used to be holding his back, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see how this go. You know what I'm talking about? See, that gangland even breaking up. You know what I'm talking about? Big Boogie, dude calling him out for a fade. Big Boogie like, man, you know what I'm talking about? I'm jacking, but we ain't fighting no more. You know what I'm talking about? So Big Boogie, like, he in a situation right now that now a lot of stuff finna come out. The cookie finna crumble because dude feel a certain type of way, and when you get somebody feeling a certain type of way, then they start leaking information. And because he already went to the internet once. When you see somebody go to the internet once, they'll do it again and again and again, man. Let's keep it real, bro. You know what I'm talking about? See, Big Boogie, he really ain't never seen this. I ain't never seen this part of the game. You know what I'm talking about? As far as his clique go, you know what I'm talking about? But every clique soon to break up. I mean, every clique. Name me one big clique that didn't break up sooner, somewhere down the line. BMF. You know what I'm talking about? From like all them big major cliques. They
G-Unit. They
G-Unit. Man, even Bone Thug broke up for 1 second. Got back together.
Dipset had problems.
Dipset, 3-6 Mafia. They went and chopped their whole
Wu-Tang, they be up and down.
Wu-Tang. Like, name one big sitter. People in our culture didn't break up. That's crazy. When I sit back and thought about that itself, I said, man, it ain't even meant for us to be like locked in like this. So you gotta go on your own road and your own task in this game, because everybody gonna end up breaking at some point. And we gotta know that, because history repeat itself. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't think history repeat itself, you a fool. And that's just what's going on right now. So, you know what I'm talking about? Big Boogie, he already locked into this world that he already know people fake. I can hear it through his songs and everything like that. He was just waiting on the cross. And the cross ended up coming right past him. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just what's going on. But, man, yeah, they were hollering about that was in Miami or something, and a chain or something came up missing or something up to that nature. But when I sat back and thought about it, that's what I learned from it, that every clique ended up breaking. And that Big Boogie, you know, he got a lot online out there. You know what I'm talking about? Just from one person who been around you for so long end up leaving from around you. And this supposed to be somebody that's in his family, dude or something like that. But he asked for the one-on-one, so now he really wants some clout, because he ran to the internet. And I don't respect it at all, big or small. But shout out to Big Boogie, though. Oh, man, we in there.
Crazy. That's crazy. Do you know who Cartel Bo is?
Yeah, I know he is. Shout out to them.
So his mom's actually exposing him now. She's pulling, and I ain't gonna lie, she hella entertaining. She had me crying laughing.
He used to be blood.
She said he's faking it. He ain't really a gangster like that. And then she said that
he shot himself.
He shot himself, and then he stole a $400 TV so he could go and sell it off the wall. So do you think she lying, or do you think because if that's the case, Cartel Bo, you out of pocket, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Cartel Bo hit me up just the other day, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, Cartel Bo. How your mama was explaining it, my guy, it looked like she was coming from a passionate place, bro. It looked like she was telling the truth. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Get that woman her TV back, bro. Bro, get her that TV back, man. Get her that TV back, man. That's your mama when it's said and done, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all went through, because how she was expressing herself, she ain't clicking on you for no reason. Y'all got it to some type of argument or something down the line to make her really click off like that, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. Man, get that woman her TV back, man, and go over there and hug your mama, because she mad at you right now. She big mad at you. She said you ain't gangster or nothing, bro. You shot yourself. Man, she said, man, she went in on you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? She went all the way in on you. Your mama only know the truth about you, fool. And that's just what's going on. Your mama know the truth about you, but at the same time, y'all make that right, though. You know what I'm talking about? She might end up coming back on the joint and said, man, she said all that out of anger or whatever. But you know how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? Cartel Bo, your mama funny, my guy. I ain't gonna even lie. I was tripping off your mom, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's crazy how the wave of mamas coming out, man. Mama Duck, you know what I'm talking about? Finesse 2-time mama then blew up. Then Cartel Bo mama then blew up. It might be a good thing, though. It might some big might come out of all the mamas coming out on the internet. But they putting their son on blast. I ain't never seen the time of this, but we seeing it right now, man. We seeing this time right now. We never seen mamas come out on the internet more than mamas coming out on the internet right now. What year of mamas coming out on the internet the most, y'all? Let's keep it real. Mama Duck little era, they is coming out right now on this era of rappers and everything out here, for real. It ain't safe. Your mama gonna come out here and mess your reputation up, man. You can't even be a rapper no more. Folks gonna bring your mama up for the rest of your career, bro. Your mama said you shot yourself. Shut up, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Your mama said you were blood and then you crip, boy. Shut up, boy. It's over with for y'all, boy. For real, man. Well, I'm gonna call your mama. Hey, for real, man. Hey, the guy getting interested though. That's why we heard a couple bit, man. It is real. Oh my.
But then, like, to your point though, it's like a lot of the moms now is like the new generation of moms, right?
Yeah.
So all these mamas is like, you know, between 30, 40, or 35, 45-ish.
Yeah.
But they're in that area of like, you know, they grew up with the Black Planet. They grew up with the Facebook and all this. So that's all they need to do is just go on their Facebook or their Instagram.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be like the older generations of moms are like, nah, we gonna keep this. They like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna expose them. That's just crazy.
He think he hurt me. I'm gonna hurt him back with this now.
You know
now
whose mom did it? Not mom, but you know whose sister did it first? Way back before all this? Naughty. That was the first one to really go and expose Naughty like she did. It was his sister.
Oh,
and
she seen him coming up and went in on him.
Yeah, she was like on a relentless. Then out of nowhere, she just steps back. I'm like, you started all this. She went on.
Yeah.
She was messing with Terrence Gangster for a little bit. They did like stuff together. They was talking. I'm just like, bruh.
That's wild.
So, you know, Naughty got the first wave of ever exposing from family, which is crazy to think about. So, it's
crazy.
Up.
Man, shout out to Naughty though, man. He showed me love before he left. I can't even speak, man. No type of ill.
No, I'm not either. I'm just thinking like, damn, that's just like when I think about it now, I'm like, yo, his sister was really the one. You can ask a lot of people. She was the one going so hard. I'm like, damn, your sister. But it's just
man, yeah, but that's how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Your family, I told y'all, man, the family can be your worst enemy because they know everything about you. And they can't wait till you blow up and try to spill the beans on you in some type of way, man. That's why you got to keep your nose clean, man, and you got to do major things, Jack. And this is what's going on. We rocking like that. For real, man.
Let's get to this. So, the YNW Melly, his co-defendant in the double murder case, YNW Bortland, has been offered a 16-year prison plea deal ahead of his trial next week. Now, a lot of people, let me read some of these comments. They're trying to say that this could not be a good thing for YNW Melly if he takes that, basically the 16 years. But people saying, stay solid, bro. That means they don't have shit. Can somebody explain to me what that means? Watch, he stay solid and they both come home. Take it. Been locked up for 9 years. He said, don't take it. Y'all going to beat it. Go all the way. If he takes it, Melly's cook. Do you think that Melly's cook if he takes that, and you think he is or he ain't gonna take that?
I ain't gonna lie, if I did 9 years, I can get out in probably 5 more years. I'm young like YNW Melly, but if I lose it all. If I lose it all. That's what it come down to. I'd rather not lose it all. I'm going to keep it real. I'd rather go on here and say, look, I'm going to do them 5 more years and go on here and get out than lose it all. But at the same time, if I really feel confident about it, I know I would take the chance. But me looking at the situation from a street point of view, man, I don't think that them folks, you know, then you got to think about if he innocent in his gut too. If he innocent in his gut feeling and he know he innocent, then, you know, I'll go ahead and try that. But if I think any type of way that I had anything to do with the situation, no, let me go ahead and do them other 5 years, man. Go ahead and walk them Johnson on down, bro. He used to jail at this point.
Yeah, he's part of the system now.
Yeah, he in there. So he let go and walk the little time on down. I'm back on the town. The feature's finna go crazy about 5 more years. He for sure gonna be the biggest mind in the game coming out the chains. And they should keep it real because he was so high on the level that he did a jump with Kanye West, bro, already. You know what I'm talking about? So his spot is secure in the game. When he get out, he gonna be bigger than Hernandez. Hernandez and all these finesses and all these folks, you know what I'm talking about, just keeping it real. He even be bigger than Shiesty, if I keep it real, because he was so big in the game when he left, you know what I'm talking about. So, and he got so many fans right now, you know what I'm talking about. And he talking about he ain't do nobody that everybody know or nothing like that. So YNW Melly got a good shot at being super hot when he come home. But at the same time, I don't know who he did and how the beef gonna trickle down, you know what I'm talking about, when he hit the town. Cause, you know, he could've, like, I don't know how his them dudes, you know, I don't even know too much in that situation because I don't want to say he did it. I don't want to say, you know what I'm saying, he had nothing to do with it, but he know what he did, you know what I'm talking about? And he got to think about every situation in that whole equation. And, man, YNW Melly had that heat, though. He was a good rapper, singer, trapper type of guy. So, yeah, he going to come back on fire, for real.
Allegedly, a lot of people are saying, and this for, like you say, entertainment purposes only, they say that allegedly his homie, it was over the brand YNW, and I guess his homie did some shady stuff, and then his homie was like, yo, if I can just go ahead and get him out of here, I can have 100% of this. YNW Melly overheard that and basically got the drop before him. He said, oh, word? Well, I'm gonna get him before he get me. That's allegedly what happened, and then all the stuff happened in the backseat of that car where they say Buddy got sprayed up and whatnot.
So his homie wanted his music?
Just the brand. So YNW, like the clothing, just the everything that encompasses with YNW. So music, clothing brand, and I think it was the other dude was kind of big pushing like the clothing stuff.
And that's before NBA YoungBoy got high. YNW Melly kind of hotter than NBA YoungBoy at that time, wasn't it?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say YNW might have been, up there, but they might have been kind of like on that same level, new artists, because this happened back in 2017. Because when did No Smoke come out? That's when I started realizing NBA YoungBoy, and that might be like 2018, 19. YoungBoy been out for a minute. He been rapping since, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that song though. That song was so hot. And it described the whole murder though. That was ill will
that
about that whole
mind. Yeah, eerie.
Yeah, it was so eerie. I'm like, nah, that's crazy. But the song was made before it happened though. That's just real facts. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we heard.
Crazier.
Yeah, that's even crazier. You know what I'm talking about? So him going through that situation, like, man, that's crazy. I got murder on my mind. He really had it. You know what I mean? You never know though. You know what I'm talking about? But at the same time, young dude went through a whole lot of situations. But it looked like he in good spirits now though. It looked like he in real good spirit, like knowing, like just me just seeing him, like he even smiling in the courtroom, like he know he gonna beat it. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I thought he was gonna beat it from the get go a long time ago. But he done sit down for 9 years now.
Him and I think Borland and him, both of them, because they both got picked up for that.
And I think one of them got out though. Then like one of their little friends got out or something like that.
Another one maybe because they didn't have enough concrete on him. But pointed to Borland and Melly.
So all them boys coming home though, you know what I'm saying? My shout out to Melly though, you know what I'm saying? My shout out to Melly. I hope he come about this. I know he gonna come out this situation, you know what I'm saying? Because if they lower your numbers like that, basically you got them. You know what I'm talking about? They just really want you to go on peak and go to jail for 5 years so they can feel like they really got something out you. So he got them though, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to that man, you know what I'm talking about? YNW Melly coming home, that's crazy. Oh man.
Let's speaking of NBA YoungBoy, he started the tour actually started, I want to say, earlier this week. The first stop was in Dallas. I want to say he does 2 nights in Dallas, then he hits Austin, which, Dallas, he said, show love. So shout out to my city. He said Dallas was a success. It was packed out. So what do you think about YoungBoy now? You said that he's corrected his mind and you think he's ready to actually go to that next level. So do you think that this tour is going to continue to go and he's basically got the game in a chokehold? Because let's be real, a lot of rappers right now, they falling when it comes to either death, goes to snitching, going to jail. I mean, they all going, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like rap's open for the taking. Drake, a lot of people done turned on Drake. People starting to, you know what I mean? So what do you think about NBA YoungBoy?
The line is wide open for NBA YoungBoy right now. You know what I'm talking about? They already say he sold out the first 2 dates. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if he sold out Austin yet, but you know what I'm saying? They say he sold out the first 2 dates. The game is so wide open for NBA YoungBoy. But the tricky thing right now is YoungBoy gonna end up messing back with Young Thug. You know what I'm talking about? Is Young Thug gonna try to reach out to YoungBoy? Cause he said that in the whistle, like, put YoungBoy on that jump, watch it go up. You know what I'm talking about? Now, young boy gonna look at him the same after he hearing all these things about these other folks. You know what I'm talking about? And like, okay, he done snitched, he in interrogation room. Young boy looking at it like this. This is what we gonna see where the game at. If young boy still stay rocking with Thug, you know what I'm talking about? We gonna know, man, it's over with for the snitching era because it don't really matter no more. And that's what I'm starting to see in this era right now. It don't really matter about the snitching no more because it's like everybody doing it. So if everybody doing it, it's regular. You know what I'm talking about? If you make it regular, then it's something that people gonna do. And you make it something that people gonna do, then it's something that everybody gonna end up doing. Like, okay, it ain't nothing. They ain't do nothing to him and they ain't doing nothing to them. So it's gonna be like, I might well do it too. You know what I'm talking about? So that's how people gonna start looking, especially if they got plenty of money in the game, and you can't trust people no more. That's how they gonna turn the game. You know what I'm talking about? You can't trust people who really making it in the game because they ain't gonna go to jail, so they just gonna snitch on everybody. So now you can't even trust the people, so you can't be around them. And if you're around them, you're gonna end up going down around them. You know what I'm talking about? So people gotta understand that. You know what I'm talking about? And the game gets softer the more money you get. The more money you get softer because you don't want to go back to eat noodles and, you know what I'm talking about, making cheese and things of that nature. You know what I'm talking about? You used to eat big boy steak. You know what I'm talking about? I can't even see you not snitching at this point. You know what I'm talking about? Just being real. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug on that joint chilling on the phone, saying everything about everybody, hating on everybody in the game because he was behind that cage. And I'm going to keep it real. It was the cage talking to that man. He was so mad behind that cage, he started hating on everybody in the game because they was out here doing their thing still. You know what I'm talking about? Man, he even hated on a female. He kind of hated on Gunna. He hated on everybody he talked about because they were still on the town moving around. And that's just what it was. He was hurt behind that cage. He was like, man, forget that person. Man, he did that. So everybody he talked to, he was putting them folks down. He talking to 21 Savage, putting folks down, with 20 talking to his girl, putting everybody down to his girl. So he was hurt behind this joint. That's why he apologized. And to tell you the truth, his apology might be genuine, man. He might well just come out, man, I was hurt behind it all, man. I ain't never did no time like that. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm trying to keep everybody hyped up about me and keep my name up. So I had to go and drop, you know what I'm saying? Just drop that hate on them folks. You know what I'm talking about? Basically, he was just dropping hate on folks because he want everybody to still look up to him while he was gone, man. And it's just the real. And I'm going to tell these folks exactly what it is. Oh, man.
Poor J. Cole right now, you know, he's bigging up YoungBoy though, like you said. He said he was like, yo, you know, nobody wants to listen to J. Cole. They want to listen to YoungBoy. So he really pushing hard, like you said, for that YoungBoy. He really pushing hard because YoungBoy would be his real last hope outside of Mariah the Scientist. To where if he was with YoungBoy, a lot of people might be like, well, hold up. Or they may start to look at, because, you know, there's some people that question NBA YoungBoy. Exactly. They be like, how did he get out of that? Exactly. Like, even whenever he, I think somebody had pulled up on him, he was in a car, and he was like, hey, get them cameras off me. And the people was trying to point to, because he had police with him. He didn't want the cameras to see he had security. Allegedly, this is all for entertainment purposes. That's what the chat was saying. I didn't say that, so people will be like, you said. No, I'm just going by what they said, idiots. So that's really the big thing that they're talking about. Yeah,
so. But I think if young boy on a level, he got to have some like real deal security, there's police around him because dude is like on young Michael Jackson right now. As far as this rap world go, like he like the young Michael Jackson. So Mike just had a fleet of police following him. You know what I'm talking about? Back in them days, like he was the president. So why young boy shouldn't do it? You see, he probably got real military shooters too. You know what I'm talking about around him. So you know, at some point in your game, when you see 100 million or more, you know what I'm saying, you start thinking different. You know what I'm talking about? So I know them boys thinking on a whole nother level because folks done tried, like they done been around a whole lot of stuff that goes on in the game, and they seen how it's so quick to lose it. Like Von lost his life because he ain't had the proper security around him. He had homeboy security. That don't work no more. He had 1,000 of them boys. Y'all seen how that happened. He had 1,000 little niggas around him, and he still lost his life because he ain't had real security surrounding that boy all the way around the perimeter. And that's just what's going on. And you got to move like that. And when you get on the boys level, you better move like that. Hey, Von could have been 100 million now for sure. He had so many fans and folks following behind him, he could have for sure been 100 million. Now he would have shot past Dirk for sure. And that's when they were gonna get to beefing at that point. But you know, Dirk already seen it. He know exactly what I'm saying. Dirk already seen it though, so Dirk took his style and everything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks say he got Bun out the way, and that's that's deeper than the eyes can see. But a lot of folks knew like dude was really hotter than Dirk when he came out, when he first made his first couple singles. That's why Dirk had to adopt that style, and this just was going on. Oh man.
Speaking of that, I saw a photo posted the other day, and it was Quando Rondo recently in prison, how he's looking and holding up, and he's gonna set to get out in 2027. Do you think Quando Rondo? Do you think his run is over with? Because it look like he stood solid too. It don't look like he got no snitching allegations unless he comes out and there's some audio about him. I'll be like, God dog. But it's looking like he stood solid in a lot of this. What do you think about Quando's run?
Quando Rondo, he's stuck in the gangster matrix. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna keep it real. I used to be in Columbus, Georgia. I used to stay out there, and he was in Macon, Georgia. You know what I'm talking about? Quando Rondo, real trap ties from the juvenile system and going in and out of jail since he was a juvenile all the way up to her. That's why he quickly took that time and went on and did his thing. But Quando Rondo, you know what I'm talking about? Like, dude, like he really went hot as he was when he first dropped his first his freestyles and things of that nature. His buzz was going down anyway tremendously, and then he jumped behind YoungBoy. YoungBoy, you don't really sign with artists like that because they gonna overshine you. You know what I'm saying? I think YoungBoy gonna still be hot when he get out. Let's keep it real. And but folks gonna miss him. You know what I'm saying? He probably have one good album. He probably have a good run. You know what I'm talking about? But Quando Rondo really never could hold his own far as a whole body of work. He ain't had nothing like a body of work that people can remember, and he been rapping for a long time. You know what I'm talking about? For a long time. He doing freestyles since I can remember, like he was 14 or something. You know what I'm talking about? Young doing this. So people gonna miss him for sure. He forever have fans, and you know what I'm saying? Folks gonna forever remember him from his story. Now he can get out and say that story, you know what I'm talking about? And I think he should have been dropped his whole life story up to this point, because his life is interesting by itself, from him being in the hood and him going through situations that he went through. But as far as Quando Rondo rapping, you know what I'm talking about? I think he lost his touch and he got too far in the streets, and he got out focused. You know what I'm talking about? He got too deep with the beef, and he got out focused, and man, it'll probably never be the same for Quando Rondo. But you never know. He might get out and pump up. You never know. Now if he grow up, he can blow up. You know what I'm talking about? But if he get out on the side in the gangster major like he been in the gangster major this whole time, nah, he ain't gonna be able to make it. You know what I'm talking about? He ain't gonna be able to make it. Not in this game. It's over with. Oh man.
Oh man, I think that's the last thing that I got. Yeah, I think that's the last thing I got outside of. One more thing, just because he's been involved in this, because there's a lot of Atlanta stuff that will, like, you know, since Memphis and Atlanta both hot. Last person I want to ask you about, because I think you talked about him. I get, you know, he had big love for. Well, yeah, you talked about him a lot. You said he loved Dog, but he didn't really have love for PRE. What do you think about, you know, does Rollo got room to speak about Young Thug? You know, what do you feel like fully about him? Especially, and then, you know, I don't know if I heard too much about once Govan got, you know, convicted. I don't know if he said much, but like, what do you think about Rollo right now? Is he still, you know, in the camp? Is he in the camp of Thug, or?
Man, Rollo, they don't want him to speak on nothing, because they feel like he done broke all the rules. They keep it real. They don't want Rollo to speak on nothing. They don't want Rollo to speak on Dog. They don't want Rollo to speak on nothing, because they feel like he was one of the first to tell. And they just keep it real. But Rollo, you know what I'm saying? He keep his name pumping because he stay speaking on something. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just Rollo. You know what I'm talking about? At this point, that's how I look at Rollo. But him speaking on Thug, see, let's keep it real. Him and Thug never liked each other from back in the day. And I was talking to Donkey Wild, and he was telling me a whole lot of stuff, like basically Thug and Rollo been into it. Thug used to walk past them folks like slack. Like really going hard on them boys, you know what I'm talking about? And so Thug and Rollo was going at it real hard back in the days, and the only reason they calmed down they beef because Birdman came in with a bag in the city, and it made them boys get along, and they really got along because of the business. But them folks really always had some animosity against each other all the way up to now. Now everything resurfacing, you know what I'm saying? So now, like Rollo and Thug, you know what I'm talking about? They true beef finna hit the table again. and they finna show their true colors about each other. But they never really liked each other anyway. It was all a facade. That's why we started. Everybody be like, why we can't stay together like Atlanta? They really was never sticking together. Now we seeing that with Rollo going against Thug going against QCP. You know what I'm saying? QCP, like, he like them folks used to rap and everything. It's all the secrets on the table now. So when they divide their family up, they really ain't got nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Future sitting on the outside like, man, what side I need to go on? You know what I'm talking about?
Pluto over there lost.
Like, he lost. He can't even know who to, like, now, and the next song.
He deleted his Instagram or whatever too. I ain't seen his Instagram live.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know if he on the social. He like, yeah, I'm off this.
Yeah, because they trying to pull him to both sides. They like, what Pluto gonna go to? And whatever side he gonna go to, he got to pick his side right now because they gonna look at him like, man, I thought you around with us. I thought you around with them. So Pluto probably don't want to be around none of them folks. He probably gonna go to Pluto. You know what I'm saying? He like, I don't want to be around none of them folks. Now it's for sure he the king now. You know what I'm talking about? Thug, it was really like Thug and him was going neck to neck. This made Thug go all the way down. Pluto the king now. Everybody know. Shout out to Future, man. Future the king of Atlanta now. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. Future the king of Atlanta now. And I want to tell everybody always say who's the king of Atlanta. Now y'all see it. Time will always tell y'all. Time will always tell who's gonna be the biggest king. Now Future's the biggest thing in Atlanta, and he got the crown. Now
even T.I. got that jack. They threw it on. I'm not saying that he's a snitch, but even T.I. You know,
yeah, T.I. is over with him. It's over with T.I. You know what I'm saying? Future is the known king of Atlanta now, for sure, for sure. We gonna give him his crown today. Future the king of Atlanta. And Gucci, you know what I'm talking about, like still like the up and coming king, like Future now the king, you know what I'm saying? Gucci was the king at first, but Future got the music on lock, got the free bands, everything working. So Future the king of Atlanta now, you know what I'm talking about, like, and that's just what it is. P had the biggest label of Atlanta, but now we see how the business went behind the scene. It make P look like, man, you hated on Lil Baby like that, and that's what Thug was slick trying to do. I'm like, did Thug make this come out for a reason? And did he really wanted this to come out? You know what I'm talking about? Like all this stuff to come out about all these people. Because he said something about everybody. He made sure he didn't miss not one bullet, bro. Like on nobody. He hit everybody up. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how he was feeling behind that case. So y'all must turn y'all back on Thug when he was in jail or something. Because he was talking bad about them boys. You know what I'm talking about? Only people he didn't talk bad about is the people he was on the phone with. Let's keep it real. Thug was mad at everybody in jail. When I say everybody in jail. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. But he always went all the way to another state. He talking about Gorilla. He's Gorilla in a whole nother state. God damn. You know what I'm saying? What wrong, Thug? Hey, man, he need a dress bad as hell. He was showing his pussy bad, boy. I'm talking about bad, boy, man. Thug, you a bad motherfucker, man. I ain't gonna even lie, Thug. You fucked up in the head, man. I gotta get off you, Thug. We can't fuck with you no more. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone, Thug. I can't fuck with you no more, bro. For real.
Yeah, we out.
We gone, man.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit that like. We gone.
For real.